Hello and welcome to Messy Church. It's great to see you. We hope you're joining us online and in this last week of term. So after this, there'll be no more working at home on all your schoolwork. You'll all be completely free and on holiday. So that's great. So we're going to start Messy Church how we always start, by singing about our great big God.
1, 2, 3, 4. Our God is a great big God. Our God is a great big God. Our God is a great big God. He holds us in his hand. Our God is a great big God. Our God is a great big God. Our God is a great big God. He holds us in his hand. He's higher than a skyscraper and deeper than a submarine. He's wider than the universe, beyond my wildest dreams. And he's known me, and he's loved me since before the world began. How wonderful to be a part of God's amazing plan. Is a great big God. Our God is a great big God. Our God is a great big God. He holds us in his hand. Our God is a great big God. Our God is a great big God. Our God is a great big God. He holds us in his hand. He's higher than skyscraper and deeper than a submarine. He's wider than the universe, beyond my wildest dreams. And he's known me, and he's loved me since before the world began. How wonderful to be a part of God's amazing plan. Great big God. Our God is a great big God. Our God is a great big God. He holds us in his hand. And he holds us in his hand. And he holds us in his hand. And he holds us in his hand.
Well, it's good to sing together, isn't it? And we've got our story now, and John is going to tell us a story about Jesus and a fantastic picnic.
Oh.
Jesus feeds a great crowd.
Another time, Jesus was teaching people all day in the country. They grew very hungry. Nobody had any food except one boy. He had 5 loaves and 2 fish. He gave them to Jesus, who thanked God. Then the disciples gave out the food. There were 5,000 people, but now there was enough for everyone. There were even 12 baskets of leftovers. People were astonished at this miracle of Jesus.
Well, that was a great story, John. Thank you. And it's good to look at again today generosity, which is just a really long word for sharing, really. Sharing your stuff. So we thought, just as Jesus was sharing that boy's packed lunch, we'd make a packed lunch today. So this is my paper packed lunch. Ooh. It's wrapped up in my paper wrapping.
Right.
And inside I've got a sandwich. So I've got
what's in the sandwich?
A piece of bread, wholemeal, because it's better for you.
Nice, good, whole grain.
I've got a fish.
Oh, yeah.
Just like the boy had.
Good. Sardines, I like sardines.
Yeah. I've got cucumber.
Very nice.
Do you like cucumber?
I do like cucumber.
Yeah, 2 lots of cucumber. Some salami.
Salami and fish.
I know,
right.
A bit of a strange choice anyway, but you could mix your sandwiches
No,
around,
I think it's sounding good. It's sounding good.
Tomato.
Yeah.
And lettuce. And then the other side of the sandwich. So we're going to make a sandwich, and then we're going
mayo.
Well, I didn't know how to draw mayo really. So we're going to make a packed lunch together. So all you need to make this packed lunch is some paper, just normal paper.
Yep.
Pencils and pens and some scissors. So what if you want to make the bread, Alan? You're going to draw the bread. Let's find a brown pen. Here we go. That one's working. I just think I got rid of the ones that didn't work. So if you want to draw some bread, and I'll draw. Let's think. Shall I draw a fish together?
Yeah.
Shall I draw? I'm going to draw a purple fish this time.
Oh, you did. You had a crust.
Yeah, it has a crust.
All the way around.
Okay, so you draw your packed lunch, and you might want to put some colours on it. So I'm drawing my fish here.
I'm still working on my crust.
Okay.
You gave me a harder job.
Yeah. Well, you make your crust. I'm going to cut out my fish.
I'm not a very good drawer.
So there's quite a lot of cutting.
I'm doing the whole grain bit now.
Excellent. We'll make yours an open sandwich to save time.
Oh.
And you can really go to town on this, yeah.
I'll get my own scissors.
Good job, we've got 2 pairs of scissors in the kitchen. I don't know what your favourite sandwich is. Maybe your favourite sandwich is sausage sandwich. They're always good, aren't they? Or what else?
Greg's tuna mayo.
Greg's tuna mayo. It's very difficult to draw tuna
Actually,
mayo.
a Wenzel tuna mayo.
That is the king of all sandwiches.
Yeah, that is a very good sandwich.
See, I think a really good sandwich, and I used to have this at work, is cheese, marmite and cucumber.
There's the bread.
There's your bread. Okay, so it's bread, fish, just like the little boy had.
What else do we need?
I'm making some lettuce. Do you want to draw a tomato? Or a cucumber?
Yes, okay. What does a tomato look like?
Okay, I'll show you what a tomato
that's
looks like.
good.
It's a slice of tomato. We're making this packed lunch for a reason, because if you remember, the little boy gave his packed lunch to Jesus, didn't he? He was the only one who'd come prepared. All those people had come from miles around to listen to Jesus, and they hadn't come prepared, had they? They hadn't come with their sandwiches packed. But that little boy did come prepared.
Perhaps they weren't expecting the preacher to go on quite so long.
Well, this is a common experience. But anyway, he did have a packed lunch, and he was prepared to share it. He was prepared to be generous. And then when he gave it to Jesus, even though there were 5,000 plus people listening to Jesus.
A loud voice.
You must have had a loud voice. Well, we've been there, haven't we?
We have, yes. It's a special place.
We went there, and it's lots of hills all round, and it means the sound all bounces off the hills, and you can hear someone talking, even though they're not talking very loud. So we have seen the actual hill where Jesus did this, which is very lovely. Anyway, so once you've made your sandwiches, you can offer it to Jesus, like the little boy did. And what we're going to do is we're going to write on the back of our sandwich ingredients things, or maybe you can get your grown-up to write things on there, things that you might want to offer to Jesus to be generous with.
Yep.
Okay, so you've got your sandwich there. I'm going to write on my sandwich.
That's my tomato.
Your tomato's looking great. Do you want some cucumber? Shall I do you a quick bit of cucumber?
Yeah, go on then.
You got to make sure that cucumber's it's not completely round, is it? It's kind of a bit knobbly bobbly.
Oh, that's true, yes.
I don't know where the last green one was. Anyway, you can have fun doing all sorts of your favourite ingredients in your sandwiches. Maybe you like banana sandwiches or chocolate and banana sandwiches.
Chocolate
quite
and
good.
banana. I
Yeah.
don't think I've ever had that. I'm partial to a peanut butter and jelly.
Peanut butter sandwiches are nice. Peanut butter or jam and cheese. Jam and cheese.
Yeah, yeah.
That's what I have when I'm on camp. I
Yeah.
have jam and cheese sandwiches.
Yeah, I have that up mountains sometimes.
Yeah. That's good. So your cucumber's nearly
Bit of
ready.
tomato.
Okay.
Alright.
So have you got your packed lunch ready to offer to Jesus now, Alan?
Yes.
Okay.
That we have.
So now you need a pen to write on the back of your packed lunch bits and pieces. So find one that works. Have you got one that works?
Mm-hmm.
So you need to think of things that you would offer to Jesus that he could multiply like he did with that boy's packed lunch and use to help other people.
Oh.
So I'm thinking maybe some of our time.
Mm-hmm.
So you could write, oh, that pen doesn't work. You could write time on the back of one of your bits of bread. Because we can all give that, can't we? We can all give our time, and Jesus can use that in really amazing ways.
Uh-huh.
And then
Money.
money.
I'll put money on mine.
Yeah, you could put it on your
Time
other
and
bit of
money.
ingredient. You
I
need to
could
put it
I'll
on,
put it
yeah.
on. I'm doing it all wrong.
Money.
Yeah.
It's very hard to give our money sometimes. We went to Alfie's cake sale the other day, didn't we? And he was giving all his money to people that
yes.
didn't have as much
Yeah.
money as him. He'd made all his
Yeah.
cakes. Maybe you've got something you could do to make money for other people that haven't got very much. Maybe to give to Christian Aid or UNICEF or any of those, Oxfam or any of those.
Right. Yeah.
You've
I've
got helping.
Could help
Brilliant.
people.
I'm going to put sweeties.
Oh.
Because sometimes when you're back at school and you're with friends, if you share something with someone else, it makes them feel really loved, and Jesus can make that even more important than you just sharing your sweeties. So I'll put sweeties
Well,
on
I'm
my
going to put
lettuce.
food in general.
Yeah, I think I'll write food on
sharing a
my
bit of food.
salami. And it's great to share food with people, isn't it? It's great to have people
Yeah,
around
yeah.
and share food with them.
Yeah.
Now I've got 2 little bits of cucumber. I'm going to put listening on one of those. Because sometimes the most important thing we can do for our friends is to listen to them, isn't it?
Yeah.
So that's listening on
We can
one
make
bit of
contact
cucumber.
with people.
Yeah.
Send them a message.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Send them a nice message. What else could we share? We could share our toys.
Oh, right.
So when we're able to play with people again, we could be really good at sharing our toys. So that's on my other bit of cucumber. So I've just got to write something. I'm going to write something on my fish. I'm going to write love on my fish.
No, I was going to go for love as well.
Because we can share our love around, can't we? And then Jesus can make that really multiply to make people feel really, really special. So we've got our packed lunch, just like the little boy in the story, and we've filled it with things that we can offer to Jesus. And you can make this at home, and maybe it'll remind you to be generous. So let's put it in our packed lunch wrapper,
Thank you.
and then we can offer it to Jesus. They're just ordinary things, just like the boy with his packed lunch. But when we give them to Jesus, they can become extraordinary things.
Very good.
Now I think Dr. Dave is going to teach us how to make something we might all want to share.
Messy science.
Hello everybody and welcome to another Messy Church Just Science video with me, Dr. Dave. I hope you've been enjoying some other experiments since the last time we were together. And today it's a beautiful sunny day outside as I look through my kitchen window, and I thought today we'd make something we all enjoy in the summer. Today we're going to make some ice cream. I hope you enjoy the experiment. This experiment is based on the experiment making ice cream on page 219 of the Messy Church to Science book. For this experiment, you're going to need some items from your kitchen or from the local shops. You're going to need some double cream, about 100 millilitres of it. You're going to need some milk, again 100 millilitres of it, and some caster sugar, 50 grams. Then some vanilla essence to flavour your ice cream vanilla. You're going to need a small plastic bag, either one that ties at the top or a Ziploc bag, and you're going to need a bag of ice cubes and some ordinary salt. And the first thing we're going to do is we're going to open up our bag of ice cubes and we're going to add some salt to it. There we go. Just going to give that a good mixing. Perhaps add a little bit more. And a bit more. Just mix it all together and put it to one side. And then we're going to take our milk and we're going to add in 100 millilitres of double cream. This is double cream, you can use whipping cream as well. So we're going to pour that in until it reaches, here we go, the right mark. That's 100 millilitres of milk and 100 millilitres of double cream. So we're going to take our sugar, we're going to pour that in to the bowl as well, and then just a few drops of vanilla essence to flavour our ice cream. Maybe you like other flavours, you could use strawberry essence or banana essence, just something to give it a flavour, whatever your favourite flavour of ice cream is. And then we're going to mix it all together with the spoon. I bet you never thought that making ice cream, even cooking in general, is really science. Then we're going to take our plastic bag, going to open it up, and we're very carefully going to pour some of the ice cream mixture in the bag. I'm only going to use about half of it, so perhaps we can do another experiment later on. And I'm going to very carefully tie the neck of the bag together very tightly, because we don't want any of the ice cream to come out. Then we're going to take the bag with the ice and salt mixture in. We're going to put our smaller bag inside it, and again we're going to seal this bag. We're going to try and get some of the air out. We're going to seal it very tightly. Then what we're going to do is just going to keep squishing and moving it around. And this actually part of the experiment may take some time. It may take 10 or 15 minutes to do, but you have to keep on moving it and swishing it around. What's happening here is that the ice and the salt are making the milk and the cream and the sugar cold, and the water in the cream and the milk will start to form ice crystals and make ice cream. You might need to put some oven gloves on to do this, or hold it in a tea towel, because my hands are getting very, very cold. I've been mixing my ice cream now for about 5 minutes, and my hands got really cold, and so I started to use a tea towel. But it's still getting pretty cold where the tea towel's getting wet. So this is an activity that you might want to share with other people. Why don't you get somebody else to do some of the mixing and shaking for a few minutes, then pass it round. It could be really a really true family affair to make ice cream together. So I've been mixing my ice cream in the bags now for about 15 minutes, and I think it's gone slightly solid. So I'm quickly going to undo the bag, the outer bag, and I'm going to take out my ice cream mixture and see what it's like. Well, it's gone squidgy. It's quite soft, but let's see if it's kind of soft ice cream. To do that, I think I'm going to need a pair of scissors to cut open the top of my bag. If you've got a Ziploc bag, it probably works better than this. Let's see if I've got some ice cream. I'll squeeze it out into this bowl. Wow, look, I've got very, very soft scoop ice cream just from mixing some cream and milk and sugar and vanilla essence together. Shall I taste it and see what it's like? Can you see my ice cream in my bowl? It's a bit soft, but let's try. That really tastes good. Really tastes good. I think I'll pop this in the freezer and save some for later on. Ice melts at 0 degrees centigrade. Adding salt to the ice lowers its melting point below this, down to about -4 or -6 degrees centigrade. This helps the water in the milk and the cream of the ice cream mixture freeze more easily. Keeping the ice cream mixture moving around breaks up the ice crystals that start to form when the water in the milk and the cream freezes. The smaller the crystals, the more soft scoop the ice cream will be. If you didn't keep moving the ice cream mixture around, it might set into a solid lump and be very, very difficult to eat. All those different ingredients, they would have tasted good on their own. But when they come together with one another, sharing their goodness, then something special happens. Something that can be a blessing and bring a smile to many faces. That's what generosity does. When we share our goodness and what is special about us, when others do the same back to us, then God can use it all to bring about a blessing. So what special thing do you bring? What special thing do you bring to your family? What special thing do you bring to your friends? What special gift do you bring to your workplaces? What special thing do you bring to your school? What is the special thing that God has given you that He wants you to share generously? It doesn't matter how small it seems. God can still use it when we generously offer it to Him and to others. Just offer your special gift, your specialness to God, and ask Him to bless others with it. In Luke chapter 6 and verse 38, Jesus says, "Give to others and you will receive. You will be given much. It will be poured into your hands more than you can hold. You will be given so much that it will spill over into your lap." The way you give to others is the way God will give to you. Jesus, we thank you that you have made us special. Help us to share what is special about us with others. Help us to do it generously. And forgive us when we don't. And sharing together with your help, may you bring your life. May it be known, and may blessing come to us and to all. Amen. Well, I hope you enjoyed today's experiment and you had some ice cream that you've enjoyed yourself and that you've shared with other people. Keep on experimenting until we get back together for another Messy Church to Science at Home. So keep on enjoying your experiments, exploring the wonder of creation and the wonder of the Creator. I hope you have a really enjoyable summer break. God bless. Until we're back again.
Well, we hope you enjoyed making ice cream. It's very exciting making ice cream, isn't it? And we hope you're able to share ice cream with some people that you really love and make them feel special. But we've got a new song now, and it's very complicated. It's a lot of numbers, isn't it?
It is a lot of numbers, a lot of maths.
And I can't do the actions. I'm rubbish. But Alan's very good at doing the actions. You've got to be good at maths and good at the actions. This is all about the story that we've been looking at today in Messy Church about Jesus feeding the 5,000 plus hungry folk. See how you get on.
5,000 plus hungry folk. 5,000 plus hungry folk. 5,000 plus hungry folk. People to listen to Jesus. 6 times 2 said oh oh oh. 6 times 2 said oh oh oh. 6 times 2 said oh oh oh. Where can I get some food from? Just one had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just one had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just one had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Loaves and 1, 2 fishes. When Jesus blessed the 5 plus 2. When Jesus blessed the 5 plus 2. When Jesus blessed the 5 plus 2. They were increased many times over. 5,000 plus ate it up. 5,000 plus ate it up. 5,000 plus ate it up. With 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 baskets full left over. 5,000 plus hungry folk. 5,000 plus hungry folk. 5,000 plus hungry folk. They want to listen to Jesus.
Well, that wasn't very good. I think we can do the actions a bit better than that.
I'm
If you
sure
now
they
that you've
can.
had a bit of a practice,
sure they
I reckon
can.
you can do it a bit.
I've been practicing all day and I
You
still
still
can't
can't
do
do
it. So if you're better than me...
5,000 plus.
I
Let's have
know.
another go,
That's
shall we?
all right. That's okay. But it's the 6 times 2 that really...
6 times 2.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm anyway.
5,000 plus hungry folk. 5,000 plus hungry folk. 5,000 plus hungry folk. People to listen to Jesus. 6 times 2 said oh oh oh. 6 times 2 said oh oh oh. 6 times 2 said oh oh oh. Where can I get some food
That was much better. Well done.
See, you're really good at the actions, much better than me. We're coming to the end of Messy Church now. We hope you've had a good time, and we hope you'll have a great time making your own packed lunch to offer to Jesus. But I'm going to pray now just to finish, and pray for our holidays, that we might use those to really help other people. So let's pray. Lord Jesus, thank you that whatever we give to you, you are able to use generously to help other people. So help us to give all our gifts to you, all our time and our love, our toys, our food, all the things that we can share that you have given us so generously. Help us to share them with other people so that they might come to know you too. And may we have a fabulous summer break so that we're ready to come back in September to Messy Church and school and all the good things that you have for us. Amen. Well, it's great to have you at Messy Church, and we look forward to seeing you in the autumn. Have a great holiday.
See you soon.